Nearly 15 hours from North Texas, one mother.
My heart is literally broken into 1,000 pieces, and I don't know what to do or what to say.
And a city are facing heartbreak, along with unrest, after 20-year-old Daunte Wright was killed during a traffic stop over the weekend, a death deemed accidental by Brooklyn Center Police. We want to warn you, this body camera footage is hard to watch. Wright was pulled over for expired plates. Officers went to arrest him when they discovered he was wanted for a misdemeanor. A struggle followed, and a senior officer announces she's going to taser Wright. But in the video, she pulls her sidearm and its trigger instead.
I just shot him.
Wright then drives away and crashes into another car.
We have an individual that should have never died.
Dr. Alex Del Carmen has given use of force training to officers in North Texas and nationwide. He says cops have their taser on one side of their belt and their gun on the other so they don't get them mixed up.
So I would question the type of training that she received. Just because we say police officers are trained, it doesn't mean that they are well trained.
Corey Session here works with Fort Worth Police regularly to improve racial inequity. He says this traffic stop should be a teaching moment. Something so minor, he says, shouldn't lead to death.
We have got to learn tolerance, and we've got to learn de-escalation.
15 hours north, a curfew is in place in Brooklyn Center as the mistakes of one now ripple through the community. In Dallas, I'm Matt Howerton.